Hello, my wonderful fellow doll lovers. Welcome to Annie's Playhouse. My name is Annie, and today we are heading back to the 60s. We are doing a mod video. So, of course, I was inspired by Bill Greening's beautiful mod doll that came out recently. It's the third in the Style by Design edition. And I wish I could have that doll in a way, but I blew my doll budget on the the Barbie Basics 2025, which, of course, he had a hand in, well, he designed those guys as well. And also the Barbie Basics You Create kits. I just love that whole idea, and I blew my doll budget completely for months in advance, actually. But I thought it would be fun to see what mod outfits I could come up with things I already had. Now, this beautiful doll, I just love this girl. Look at her. Look at this cute face with these lovely little, well, they're not little, these big mod earrings. She's just so hip. She is from the great fashions of the 20th century, and she was her her box was called Groovy 60s. So she represents the Groovy 60s. And she does remind me a bit of Bill Greening's design. Perhaps he was even inspired a bit by her. This doll was released in the year 2000. She is still available for only about $25 in box, plus, of course, shipping. But, you might want to look into that because she is very adorable. So she has this really lovely little fur coat that, of course, is not as extravagant as in Bill's design, but it is cute, and you can style her with that coat on one shoulder. I actually did that with just putting one arm in. It was really adorable. The coat is very, very well made. Of course, this is showing a little bit of wear and tear. Not bad, though. Not really bad. It just seems like it could use a little sprucing up, so a little bit. But look at this adorable outfit. Now, I was alive, of course, in the 60s. I was young, but not so young that I didn't realize what a really great, movement sort of it was in fashion. I remember my sister-in-law, Lucy, coming to the house for holidays, and she would have these amazing mod outfits where everything was color coordinated in these really bright, colorful, colors. Everything was just alive and vibrant in that era. It was really wonderful. Now, originally, I wanted to undress her and put this outfit on one of the new Barbie Basics dolls. But upon closer inspection, she is showing quite a bit of wear and tear. This little skirt, it's actually a dress, it's not two-piece. See, it's sewn together, but it is at that sort of pleatherish material, and it really, the less I touch it, the better it will be, is what it seems like. The stockings, the fishnets, of course, were very big in that era. I better be careful. And white fishnets were very much in. And it looks like it's lost a lot of its elasticity, so it's kind of not as tight on her as I would like. And then the boots are interesting. They sort of put these boot covers over white shoes. But of course, they are that pleather as well and showing age. They're not really flaking yet, but they are a bit cracked. And her hat is adorable. I so remember these hats. Oh my gosh. And this is, of course, cracked. And, when I tried to take it off of her, I realized that some of the residue from the cap had come off on her hair. So I really am not going to touch her much, but I did want to introduce you to her. And the ones that are new in box may be in much better condition. She's just the one that I have, and my dolls have been through a lot. All the heat in Texas, they were stored in a non-conditioned area, and then they were stored on Martha's Vineyard throughout a winter, or maybe in Colorado. I'm trying to think of where, because I had to move, and there were, storage areas all over the place. But she has been exposed to extreme cold and extreme heat, so it's a miracle that she's doing as well as she is. But I do want to get the Barbie Basics 2025, some of them dressed in the mod outfits. Now, this beauty, of course, she reminded me very much of the mod era because of her hairdo. And I thought, boy, that would be fun to dress her up. So I ordered her an outfit. This is from an Etsy seller. No, it's not an Etsy. I'm sorry, I got it on eBay. And it is the Far Out. It's from the Far Out Connect. Well, the coat is. Now, the dress is a very cute little sheath dress, which was very popular in that era. But the original doll that came with this Far Out jacket, that Barbie had sort of like a white piqué dress, very much like this, I think, but made out of white piqué. I hope that's the correct term. It sort of like has a little texture to it. But fortunately, this also came with the hat and the go-go boots. Now, there are some items missing from this set. It also had the white fishnets. It had earrings, big white earrings, just like that. Well, pretty much like that. And then also white sunglasses, sort of big, large white rims. But we're going to try to take this beauty and dress her up and give that feeling, at least, of, give that feeling of that era. And, it's so funny that everything, from the past eventually comes back in style. And that was a really fun era, and I'm happy to see that coming back. The Poochie prints. Oh my goodness, it was really, really, really fun. And oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember the name of the leather people that made the matching. They had shoes. I think it's kind of like the logo is horseshoes, two horseshoes together or something like that. And this fits her so nicely. Look at that. It really is a nice fit on her. And that company, why I can't believe I don't remember the name, but it has been a while. But it was something my sister-in-law wore all the time. So she had on a green outfit, like this color green. I mean, the one she had was a little, not quite as vibrant as this, but pretty vibrant. And I love the little belt buckle and the little belt that comes with this outfit. And look how beautifully it's lined. So this is actually, that Barbie that came with this outfit is a reproduction of, it comes with a twist and turn stuffy. And this is, this was released in 1990, well, I think it was 1998. And has the Steffi face sculpt. And she's available for about $125 plus shipping on, the secondary site. So, like I said, for me, it was worth getting just the coat because, my doll budget went on these beauties. So anyway, going back to my sister-in-law, she would show up in these outfits where it was just this impeccable, beautiful green sheath, kind of like this. And then she would have the matching shoes and the matching pocketbook. You know, I'm going to put these little mitts on her. Whoops. All right, twist your arm out of shape here. Oh, sorry, Heidi. But it was just this, like, when she walked through the door, it was just like magic. It was, she always looked like she just stepped off the runway. And she sadly passed away now, I think, about 2 years ago. But Lucy was, you know, sort of like my style icon. You know, I thought, oh, when I grow up, I want to be like her. Okay, now let's see. This is such a cute coat. Now these flowers that adorn this coat, that was a big fashion, or not fashion, like design element of those days. And not so much on fabric like this, but, you know, walls would be decorated with flowers like that. People would have their Volkswagen buses decorated with these big flowers. You know, that might have come a little bit later, but I just really remember these flowers and how cool they were. Everything was groovy is definitely the right word. It was just like everything felt very groovy. So let's see. I'm having a little trouble getting her thumb even with that little plastic sleeve. There we go. Phew. Plastic mitt, I meant to say. All right, Heidi, let's see how you look in this. Of course, she's on a curvy body, so I'm really happy that this outfit fits her. You know, I thought about switching her onto a regular body just so that she could wear this outfit, but, you know, it seems like it's definitely roomy enough. Hopefully this coat is as well, because the little dress fit her really nicely. Okay, we're almost there. Well, I would have loved to, you know, get the Steffi face, the twist and turn. That would be a lovely doll to have, but, you know, I am putting on the brakes for now, for quite some time, I guess. I mean, the Barbie Basics 2025 are amazing dolls, and I knew even before they came out that I would get them. I loved the Looks dolls so much that I knew if I would always get whatever Looks dolls came out. And they just rebranded the Looks dolls and calling them, you know, Barbie Basics 2025 because of the anniversary. And, you know, I'm not sure that that was a super wise choice on their part, but I think that the dolls are just like the Looks dolls were, and so I love them. I love the articulation. I love the face sculpts. It's a little tricky getting her little hand in there. But this is such a chic little coat. So anyway, I needed to get them. And then the Barbie, the You Create kits, you know, I always was intrigued by wigs. I've never really worn them, except for maybe Halloween or something. But I've always been intrigued by them. And I just thought it was such a cool idea. And I think I'm really going to enjoy them, even though I know some people say that the hair isn't the quality that they were hoping for and all that. I just have a feeling that I'm really going to like them a lot. So, you know, stay tuned for my review of them, because it could be that I'm really disappointed, but I don't think so. Those face sculpts look so beautiful. I'm a little worried about hurting her thumb here. Sometimes these older fashions are a little tricky. So, let's see. I think I'm going to try to do it off camera a little bit. Phew, that was a workout. but I got our beautiful Heidi into the outfit. The belt doesn't seem like it wants to cinch too tight. I don't know if it would look better loose or closed like this, but it is super cute for sure. I don't know if you notice these little buttons that are on the jacket. Really, really cute. So let's get a little stand for her. Oh yes, why don't we take a minute and put the boots on and the hat. Whew, yeah, that was a struggle getting her thumb in there. I was really afraid of hurting her. And, oh dear, they put a knot in this. Why? You know, I always want everything to be easy and nothing ever is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was a little tight getting that her hand in the coat sleeve. So I think Mattel, that's your next assignment, is give us removable hands for the dolls. Okay, so the struggle was real. It really was difficult getting her finger through that armhole. I used the end of my this rat tail comb. I think I saw Plastic Chic do that, and I thought, good idea. But I'm surprised. Usually, the little trick of the plastic mitt usually works. So anyway, she's adorable in this jacket. And now I'm putting on the go-go boots, which I hope fit her. That was a big deal. I remember when I got my first go-go boots. It was on my 16th birthday, and it was a big deal getting go-go boots. Oh, where's the other one? Let's see. I couldn't have lost it already. Here it is. Okay. Now she's going to seem a little shorter because that Barbie is, I think she's on her original stand. And this one is a little bit more of a Kaiser type of, even though it's not really Kaiser, but it's that kind of stand. It's just, it works well for the broader figures. Okay. Let's get you a little organized here, Heidi. Okay. Here we go. I don't know if this collar should be open or closed, and same with the jacket. And let's fix those earrings. She's absolutely adorable. The minute I saw her, I thought she's got that little 60s vibe. Now, I don't know if the hat will fit with her hair like that, but yeah, it kind of does. And this is, of course, a little bit crackling just like that one. Look how cute she looks. Oh my goodness. You look adorable. Now, also from that era, we were given the Jonathan Adler outfit. Actually, I bought it as an outfit. Get that little. This came also on a doll, and this one's very worth getting as well. This one came out as the Barbie 50th anniversary Jonathan Adler. It was called a Pink Label doll that came out in 2009. And it's currently going on the secondary market for about $125. But it comes with, furniture. It's actually not a bad deal. I'm going to put this sweet girl in this outfit. I think she'll look really nice in it. It came with, I think there's a nightstand and a lamp and a really cute Barbie mirror. That's sort of the face of Barbie with a ponytail. And it's just super, super, super cute and very worth getting. But here again, I saw the dress for sale many, many years ago on eBay, and I just grabbed the dress. It did come with a bracelet, which I have, and earrings. I misplaced the earrings, but someday I will find them. And I don't, well, mine did not come with go-go boots, but originally it may have. I'm not positive about that. But the lamp and the, designs by Jonathan Adler came with it, so it was just kind of cool that Barbie had this groovy look. You know, that you could make her apartment really cool with Jonathan Adler furniture. Okay, let's see. We're having a little bit of struggle here with this as well. I really think that removable hands would be just so amazing. You know, a lot of us really love these older fashions, and you know, Barbie's hands were really sort of cupped like this at the time. And so today's more lovely hands are a little bit more challenging. Okay, that worked. Such a cute dress. We did have a lot of these kind of like shapeless dresses in a way. I don't know why we love them so much. It has a little snap in the back. Beautiful little fabric, beautifully made. Now I did get some fishnets for our sweet Carl. Just like in real life, it looks like the toes kind of poked through there a little bit. I remember the fishnets. It was a really big deal to have them. And we used to have them in all different colors. And then later on, we had fishnets that were sort of like big, I forget what we called them, like big squares instead of the little diamond shaped. This looks really nice on her. And then I have the boots that came with the Barbie Basics, and they were on Claudette, I believe. So I think they would make cute, sort of updated go-go boots. At the time, they didn't have heels. If I remember correctly, of course, you know, I wouldn't have been wearing heels at that time, but I don't think that the heels were the look. I think pretty much everybody had the flat ones, if I remember correctly. Okay, let's get her on the stand. Oh, I think she needs earrings, so I'm going to put some earrings on her. There we go. Very, very sweet dress. Very, very cute. And let me know if you have this set, the Jonathan Adler or the Far Out outfits. It would be fun to know that you had them and whether you enjoy them or not. I'm sure you do, of course. Why wouldn't you? And let's get the these earrings on her. I think she might have come with these silver earrings, and I think they're going to look nice. Here we go, Heidi. I wish these were bent a little bit differently so they would sit nicer in the ear, but they're not bad. Okay, let's get those in there. Oh, that's not bad. I think those are kind of silly the way they come apart like that, but it's what we have. Okay. There we go. She looks so cute. Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to take a moment and go get some glasses that I thought would look really cute with this outfit. I think these are from one of the Barbie extra dolls, but I thought it would look really cute with this outfit. Let's see if it looks good on her. Very, very extra. It might be cute up here too. I think I like that better. That's really cute. So I made a slight pivot. when I set out to make this video, my original intention was to take this beauty named Groovy 60s, and I was going to take her outfit and put it on one of the Barbie Basics 2025 girls. And then I discovered that, oh, let's add the Jonathan Adler outfit. And then, of course, I got this beautiful far out outfit that I put on our curvy. And then I wrapped up the video, and then I was like, wait, I have the Andy Warhol Campbell Soup shirt, which, of course, is the epitome of the 60s. And I have these great bell bottoms with a pour-board top that we used to wear all the time in that era. And this beautiful little penny velvet dress this is exactly the kind of outfits we used to wear. I mean, I didn't have a Campbell's tomato soup can, but these outfits are so reminiscent of that era, and I just decided, I just started playing, and I dressed up all my Barbie Basics 2025 girls. So and then this one, I'm still contemplating. It's just that because the skirt seems so fragile, it's not flaking yet. And neither is the belt. The hat is in pretty rough shape, but, I really did contemplate, should I take this dress off and put it on one of the girls? So anyway, I let that idea go when I discovered I had outfits for all 5 of my girls. And so what I did was I ended up taking off the dress and the coat off of the curvy. I just felt it was a little bulky on her. That dress was too long, although I did try shortening it as well. I did that. I kind of hiked it up, and it looked nice on her. But then I put this on her, and look how adorable that is. I mean, it's really, I think, important to dress for the body type. And just like in real life, really. And then Kit is the one I put in this really cute outfit called Far Out. And I put new boots on her. I got these for another project from an Etsy seller. If you're interested, leave a comment on, who made these. I'd have to look that up. In real life, the go-go boots were more like this one on the curvy. They were sort of short, and they also were not high-heeled. But this whole outfit is sort of a modern version of the groovy 60s look. And I think she's just absolutely adorable in it. The hat was a little big, so I had to sort of, pin it in the back and gathered it up a little bit. But I just think she's so cute in this. The belt is a little tricky on this coat. It's a really cute outfit, but I thought this gave it a little modern touch to tie it that way instead of have it buckled. So I think she looks adorable. Let's see if we can balance her again. Yo, yay! And then the curvy, I think, just looks so cute in this. So I did steal the outfit, the earrings off of this girl. I'll put them back, don't worry. But I just thought that it looked so, oops, sorry, there's a little hair. Oh dear, that's going to ruin all my photos I took. Those little stray hairs can drive me nuts. By the way, I'm just going to throw this in quickly. This is what I use for the stray hairs. It's called Frizz Dismiss Rebel Tame. It's made by Redken. And a tiny, tiny bit goes a really long way, so this should more than last a lifetime for the dolls as well as for me. But it really does. It's like a leave-in conditioner, and it really helps to tame those stray hairs. But one seems to have gotten past me. Anyway, I love these earrings on her. They're so 60s, and I adore this dress on her. I just think it's the cutest cutest thing. It Velcro's in the back now. You're probably wondering where I got this from. Well, obviously I've had it in my stash for a long time, but I think it's originally a, I don't think it's Fashion Avenue. It could be, but more than likely it's Fashion Fever. Possibly a doll came in this outfit. It could have been a fashion pack, but I'm thinking that it's definitely one or the other, either Fashion Fever or Fashion Avenue. And it may have come with, with some accessories. I looked around. I didn't see any hats or anything that I knew went with it, but more than likely, it came, but anyway, it's an adorable outfit. Now, Claudette, I have these little, these are the Zuru mini brand, little sandals I thought looked cute with these pants. I have absolutely no idea where these pants came from, but it was just so 60s, I had to put it on her. For one thing, the bell bottoms, which of course are back in style right now. The flared pants are definitely in again. I love the way this folds over like that. It's just so cute. But the hip huggers, very, very big in that era. And then we called these tops poor boys. I don't know I really don't know where that came from. But I remember, I was sort of, I don't know, a really late bloomer. And my mom picked out all my clothes for me. I know it's crazy. I'm embarrassed to even say that, but it's just the way I was. I didn't like controversy in the family, and I just keeping my mom happy was a big deal in my life, Anyway, I remember my younger sister came home one day in a little mini skirt and a matching poor boy, and they're kind of like ribbed a little bit, very, very lightly. That's how they were. And I remember saying, "How did you get that?" And she said, "I asked for it." And it honestly never occurred to me to ask my mom, like, for anything. And it's just one of those interesting things that I'll just never forget. And so when I put this outfit together, it reminded me of that story and what a silly young girl I was. I thought that these glasses looked really cute on Claudette. So, her eyes are really pretty, and it's not that I want to cover up her eyes at all. Look into the camera, Claudette. There you go. I love her bone structure so much. I think that's what I love the most about this doll. But the cool girls did wear sunglasses. There we go. Oh my gosh, that era was so much fun. Here we go. Let's put you back there. See if you can balance again. I'm impressed with the way these girls, that's cute, the way it's going down on her nose like that. Oops. Okay. Oh, here we go. So cute. And then, of course, you've already seen Heidi's outfit. And then little Leah or Kayla. No, I think she's a Leah to me. I think that's how I was first introduced to this head sculpt. I put these little white earrings on her. Oops, did you lose one of your earrings? Oh, maybe. They're actually human earrings that I put in her ears, and her ear holes are a little bit too big for them, so I must have dropped. I better be careful not to step on it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Leah is, of course, wearing the Andy Warhol Campbell's Soup shirt. And that came in, there was an Andy Warhol Muse doll that I purchased back in the day. And she had the little leopard or cheetah, I think it was a cheetah coat. Beautiful doll. Anyway, I still have her, but I thought this outfit would be really cute on Leah. And then I paired it with these little psychedelic pants, which I'm not sure we wore them in that era. I don't remember them. I remember miniskirts being the big deal, but obviously there were some psychedelic pants from that era. I just thought it was really cute, and I thought it would look good with that graphic because I know these black and white graphics were also very much in, and I did cinch that in the back so that it would fit Leah better. It's a little bit of a looser fit. Anyway, I hope that you really enjoyed this sort of step back in time to the groovy 60s. If you're too young and you weren't alive during that era, it gives you a little sneak peek into what life was like back then. And, if you're closer to my age and you actually got a peek into that era, I hope that you enjoyed this little step back in time. So, please don't forget to like, comment, and share. It really helps out my channel because I'm very young and just growing. So thank you so much for coming by, and I hope you enjoyed this little trip with me. Hope to see you in my next one. Bye.
Peace signs painted on our shields, marching down streets for a cause, humming old tunes with passion's applause, guitars strumming, hearts on fire, voices echoing freedom's choir, neon lights and smoky haze, living dreams in those flower days, guitars strumming, hearts on fire, voices echoing freedom's choir, neon lights and smoky haze, living dreams in those flower days. Tie-dye dreams and borrowed time, love and war in verses rhyme. All those days we felt so free, echoes of the 60s haunting me. Sit-ins on a beaten track, songs of protest always brought us back. Sunset